she tore it up. And she was smiling, and she actually opened up her eyes and looked into the audience. And that was really hard for her, but I think she did a really great job.
Tonight was really significant for me because I was thinking about Dr. Anae telling me about bringing my little 10-year-old self on stage, and I really wanted to be able to not just go on stage and be scared, but go on stage and actually enjoy myself and feel confident, and I was able to do that tonight.
Interesting thing yesterday. When Drasana's like showing that she really cares for somebody, it's gonna be more intense with her. She's gonna be very in your face.
What had you done that had upset her?
For a long time, I delayed in responding to her because I felt so much shame in not probably being able to be a roommate. And like, I know I couldn't do it financially, and I kept not talking to her. And I just did my old school way, you know, I disappeared.
Okay, so she was angry at you for disappearing on her.
So I just totally I wigged out.
What do you mean you wigged out? Like, what did that look like?
Put me into a mindset that I rarely get into. That mindset that happened every time I made these scars.
So you cut?
Massively.
You needed to do something to get rid of your feelings. You couldn't tolerate what you were feeling.
Yeah, it was too much emotion at once. It was an overload.
When the option is to hurt yourself or to yell and scream, how does hurting yourself become a better option?
And the only thing I knew how to do, obviously for years know how to deal with my emotions, is either binging or purging or cutting. So.
Let me see. Jesus, Andrew. What did you use?
A razor.
When Andrew came into therapy, he had done some real damage to his body. He did so in an attempt to regulate his emotions. While it worked, unfortunately, also left him in a medically precarious position.
Can I get some gauze dipped in saline? Okay. These cuts are way too deep, and you're actively somewhat bleeding right now.
I didn't undress it because then it's going to start gushing blood. It's kind of stuck to the tissue.
Think it's gonna be hard to get off?
You may have to wet it.
Let me take a look.
Cuts are...
Okay, can I get some gauze dipped in saline?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Okay, let's see what we have, okay? How are we doing? Doing okay? Okay. A little more. He has some very deep lacerations, at least 3 or 4 that I could see. He couldn't even tolerate me taking off the bandage with the other cuts because the blood has already gotten hard and dried. These cuts are way too deep for us to do here, and you're actively somewhat bleeding right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get you over to the emergency room. I'm gonna give a call ahead of time, letting them know you're coming, letting them know that we're probably gonna require several sutures in order for us to be able to stop the bleeding on this one. It's very sad to see, and to see the amount of pain he caused himself. I thought we were so close to making him better, and it seems like we're back to square one. Okay, so he's gonna require a ton of sutures. A freaking ton.
I thought it was important to escort Andrew over here to the emergency room. Reluctantly, he went, and hopefully he's gonna get a lot of the care that he needs.
I was about 70 stitches for all the cuts. At least they I need to get healthier. I need to get better. It's just about moving forward now.
see. Got some fruit.
All right.
I just want to try one of each until I find what I like. Red bell peppers and green bell peppers for salad. Starting therapy literally changed my life. I am no longer a binge eater, but I am a healthy eater. I have lost a total of 22 pounds. I've changed my eating habits. I'm eating fruits and vegetables.
I love you. You're doing great, Piggy.
I love you too. Now, my husband, Sean, is my biggest binge.